Hi everyone, it's Killshot99 Gaming. This is Playdead Live. We got Crossfire, we got some SLY, some VOX, and this is the no rage zone match. So each team has picked a specialty zone tonight, and when a player or players is in that area, they ain't going to get any benefits from rage or Dragonstorm or anything else. So, it's going to be a lot of fun. We've seen it the other night. A couple super chat shout outs. We got Bones in the house. Good luck tonight, Sly and Vox. We got Valar. Hello, 99 Army Kills. Great knowledge. Channel members, PDL players, trivia, faction wars. Let's go. And y'all know what? We got a little something extra in here tonight. It is date night, baby, but it is also a special, very special date night. And y'all should know how we do things because we definitely get a little crazy. And it is box date night. So, Trigger, you can see it's lighting up already. We got Valar in the house. What'd Valar say? Want to wish our awesome angel a very happy birthday. Hope you have a blessed day. And, of course, I got to throw my 2 cents in there. Make sure that we got box bonanza in full force. And you guys should know, the schedule next week, pretty amazing. We got a faction war on Monday. We got a box event on Wednesday. We got Black Friday for all of you guys on Friday. It is going to be something special. You can see it. You can see everybody. All right, coming in full effect. And hopefully we get Angel in here pretty soon. She's like missing all her happy birthday shout outs. Well, you know what? I see I see Dimes in the house. Dimes like happy birthday, Trigger. Absolutely. All right, I'm gonna get to the standings while we track her down because we got some crazy good business to attend to. And that is, take a look at these standings. I'm going to make some big announcements for all of you guys. It's going to start filtering through. We got some teasers, but you can see we've got Ark at 16-8. We got Mirror 12-11. Vox only 1 game behind them, trying to get a win tonight. Sly trying to turn their season around, and you can see tonight is the second of that no rage battle. Next week we got 1 for you, 3 for them. That's a makeup match. And then the following week to end November, we got Afternoon Surprise, and we will pick that at 12:01. All right, so let me tease something for you guys before we get into it. And again, I'll be making more announcements with the leaders on the call Sunday. But one thing we've always wanted to do is we've got a lot of focus on the portal. We got a lot of focus on Castle Strike. So many cool things that go down. I see Kel in the house. Hello, happy birthday, Trigger. Now we got Trigger here. Now we got her in the room. All right, give me 1 second, everybody. 1 second. All right, everybody, I am back. We got Gabe is a little bit under the weather tonight, so I got to check on him periodically. So I see Bones in the house. Happy birthday to Angel as well. So back to what I was talking about with you guys. I've gotten some feedback from different players, competition committee, several people involved with what we do. And overwhelmingly, we rolled out some ideas. And the feedback we got is you guys love the longer seasons. You want to see some of the red weddings, some of the mix-ups, how we go in, mix it up, mash it up. And we are going to do extended season, and we're also going to do our first ever in-season tournament. So the way it's going to work is like this, and I know you guys are going to be excited about this because I got a lot of great feedback. We're going to extend this season, and at the midway point of the season, we're going to take where we're at, and we're going to do a mid-season tournament. It is going to have prizes. It is going to have awards. It's going to be a big deal. We're also going to reward, at the end of the season, the regular season best record. So you guys still got time to make a move with that. And as always, at the end of the season, we're going to have our grand championship, and we're also going to have our max awards. So it gives you guys more time to really understand the battlefield, to master the battlefield, and not feel like, we go 3 months and then put out a new set of rules. 3 months, a new set of rules. So this is going to be something that you guys can really, really own and master the game. So again, I'll give you guys more details with that. But for now, play hard, get involved, and it is going to be an absolute blast. And I will tell you that in January, we are going to have our first ever mid-season tournament, and it is for something. So enjoy it, everybody. You guys are going to have a blast with that. All right, let's go. I'll answer any questions a little bit later on. Player control points. Take the player control points. We've got Dow and Villar, number 1, number 2 with gold bars. DZ. We got JJ and Crimson, number 1, number 2. Range Rover. Julia and Dimes. Submarine. JJ and Cat. Screenshot if you guys want to study this because we got some people moving up the rankings. Cannonball. Justice and Craven, 1 and 2. Orbs. Justice and B-Dub. Turret. Animal and the Shaman. Ruffled Feather, we got Ron, and a two-way tie after that, Pope and Villar. Stealth Bomber, look at JJ moving up on Ron, 6-4. Ron's still ahead, but JJ making a move. Surrender, Ron makes him quit, tap out. Like Draymond Green trying to get somebody to tap out. Watchtower, look at Craven and JJ, tied. Crimson and Craven with the Torch Award. Spyglass, stealing vehicles, Ron, and then we got a three-way tie, and then shattering those stones, Craven, Kel, and then B-Dub on the list as well. All right, so you guys, Ron, tell them what time it is. It is roll time, baby, so I need Arc. I need Mirror. Give me those numbers from 1 to 20. 1 to 20, Arc and Mirror. Come on, y'all. Let's light this board up. Kel, you better drum them up and get some more mirror players in here. All right, we're going to roll it. Wow, not a lot of Arc in here either. Only 5. Man, SLY and VOX, you guys better put on a big show. Make them see what they're missing. Here it is. There's Unforeseen. There's Amanda in the house. All right, let's roll them again. Amanda, those 2s have been coming up too. Busy Bee getting that 9. All right, Busy Bee. Congratulations. All right, so Kel has hyped this up as a big bundle, but you know what? I'm going to ask you guys right now. Number 1, if you're excited about the longer season, if you're excited about A mid-season tournament where you can showcase your skills. Maybe go out there and win a trophy in the middle of the season. If you're excited about all that work you put in the regular season, being rewarded for that. A regular season championship. How about if you win the in-season tournament, you get your own custom map for the second half of the season, right? There's a lot of things we can do with that. And you know what? All right, I see a lot of 9s in there. So this is what I'm going to do tonight. We get a couple more people. We're going to load this bundle up. All right, take it from the top. Take a look at what we got up top. Elixir Extreme, Steel, Inferno, Resin Restore, 5 post-battle pet revive, Graph, Carbine, and Max. Since you guys love your Resin Restore, how would you guys like for that to be double? Why don't we double up the silver bundle tonight? Gonna double up the silver. All right, take you down to the red bundle. Cursed Red, Wizard Ruby, Ravage, Combat, Summon Skin, Savage 6, Mag 7, Super 8. Kel, I don't think we can afford to double up the silver and do a double bottom bonus, can we? That might put us over budget. And this crowd is not very rowdy. We only do that for rowdy crowds. This crowd's a little like, it's about a 7. You know how we do Walking Dead streams and we say, what is tonight's stream? And they say 6.8. That's what this crowd is tonight. It's like a 6.8. All right. Okay. All right. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Now that's looking like a 999 army. That's the group I'm used to seeing. All right. We're going to double up that bottom row. Mag 7, Super 8, Hostile 9. Dimes is writing this down because she's got to enter it tomorrow morning in the portal. I'm going to give you 2 Terror 10s. Curse Blue, Sapphire, Secure, Seal and Thrill, Enrage 3, Frantic 5. Down in the bottom of that gold, we're going to give you 2 Summon Skins, 2 Max Seal, 2 Cursed Death Gem, and 2 Ejection Bombs. Green Bundle, Energy Orb, Arrowhead, Spider Silk, Absorption, Madness, Torment, 2 Stellar Skins, 2 Super Thrill, Super Rare Potion, 2 Disaster AP. Up top, your standard recipe, Mythic Summon Skins, Colossal Summon Skins, Sin Smoke. You're going to get that all-important PvP gem. And brand new Gen X belt. What is special about this? More absorption. You go from ABS 20 to ABS 25 as damage scales up. This means that you can use that absorption more than a gold pet. So you only take a little bit of that damage. If somebody makes an immortal, what if somebody makes an immortal psycho? And now you're going to take 40% back. Well, this will help you. Might help you live. There's your ABS 25. All right, Kel, let's light it up. We got a lot of bundles tonight. Oh, man, look at JJ in the house. JJ. That's what I'm talking about. You know what? Because JJ did it, I'm going to double that. We're going to double the entire red bundle. You're right, JJ. Let's do it tonight. Deadly Dimes. Let's give them double the whole red bundle. So double silver and double red tonight. That means 2 curse red, 2 rubies, 2 ravage, 2 combat orbs, 2 summon skins, 2 savage 6. We're doing the whole dang thing. I see it. It is beautiful. It's a belt, but it's beautiful. I know where you're coming from. She's like, that's a nice ring. It is. It's an even nicer belt. But you got to zoom in. You can see the leather in the belt. See, there you go. It's tough to see the small picture, but it is a beautiful belt. But thank you for that, Amanda. Appreciate you. All right, we got birthday girl Trigger, football, Busy, Samurai, Justice, Craven, Jim, Moonshot, Crimson, Bones, Valar, Flyrod, Cat, Dimes, Julia, Bonnie, Di, Dow, Father Ron, Pope, and Kel. No, it is double bottom, and it is double red and double silver. How do you like that, Valar? Silver is doubled. Everything's doubled in the red. And then the bottom row in gold and green and the specials are double. Yeah. Told y'all it's going to be loaded. It's the last bundle of the week. All right. There's going to be some portal testing going on. More news on that later. I'll be doing inventory next weekend. Giblet is going to make his debut now. You'll see. What happened to Giblet? You'll see. All right. And then, like I said, save your pennies because we're doing a Black Friday special. It's going to be some really neat stuff. All right. With all that being said, it is 8:30, everybody, on the dot. If you are starting tonight, if you are Dimes, Ocean Man, Craven, Bones, Justice, J-Law, Cat, Ron, give me those pre-match buffs. We're going to play super fast tonight. I'm going to ask the captains to really, really be on point. I'm going to need you guys to play fast and furious and have a lot of fun with it. I'm going to keep everybody to their timers. All right, we got J-Law, Ron, Ocean Man, Bones, Craven Light, Justice, Dimes, and we just need, I think, Cat. There we go, everybody. All right. Take you down to the VOX Vatican. And in the VOX Vatican, our starting lineup in the DZ, we got J-Law going first. J-Law followed by Dimes in the Rover Zone. Dimes will be followed by Justice in the Tank Zone, and they did choose Tank. Justice will be followed by Craven Light in the Tank Zone. They chose Battleship. Craven's going to be followed by Cat. Cat is in the Rover Zone. Cat's going to be followed by Ocean Man in the DZ. Ocean Man followed by Father Ron, and Ron followed by Bones. Ron is sieging. He is the captain. Craven is sieging. He is the captain. Challengers are Dr. Die and also Deadly Dimes. You guys know how I feel about the timers. Beat the timers. They are not challengeable even if you get disconnected. It's just a rule that we have to have in place. Timer starts right now. J-Law, the wall, 20 seconds. All right, easily beats the timer. J-Law, going to go Boss to Main Street. Boss in 1. Heading down to Fantasy Island. Boss in 1 with Cap in 3. They're going to pass it to Team SLY. Team SLY, this is what you have to do. Fear 2 players. Successfully fear 2 players. End around on a blue block and light 6 or more watchtowers. That's important for the attackers and the defenders. end around on a blue block. Again, there's ways you can do it, ways that they can prevent you from doing it. Successfully fear 2 players and light 6 or more. Craven, is it good? Let me know. 999. He says, wait. All right, Dime's going to play Purple Cipher. And she's going to choose one to take down, which is the blue block. Doesn't want to end around on a blue block. All right. Now you shall be the first to 4 strawmen. Is your replacement. Fear 2 players. First to get 4 strawman and light 6 or more watchtowers. All right, let's get with it. Deadly Dimes, let's go to you. 20-second timer starting now. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer. All right. Going to jump into Range Rover. Deadly Dimes getting a tire. Going to drive over to those temple steps. And you can see by the X's, both teams chose the temple for the rage. So you cannot, anybody in the temple cannot be raged from either team. Going to go Dark Boss to the side chest. Dimes playing Dark Boss in 1 with cap in 3. Dark Boss could be worth 25. Furnace Wand, take the red wands out of play. No rage can exceed 6 this round. Navy to the temple and get rid of Ron's render. All good. All right, let's go over to Justice. Justice, 20-second timer for you. Let's give Dimes a seal. Easily beats the timer. Get in the tank. Justice in the tank getting a cannonball. 25-point cannonball for Justice. Gonna play Colossal Kang. The J-Law's boss could be worth 73. Seal, Spruce to Temple, and Mass Destruction 2. All right, let's go from Justice over to Craven Light, 20-second timer. Craven Cat, Ocean Man, Ron, and Bones. Timer's up. Beat the timer. He is going to get into Battleship. Craven Light grabbing a cannonball. Another 25. Move to their DZ. Steel Cat's boss. Raven taking the boat all the way up there. Red stasis over to Ron. Seal E3 Elmo and get rid of Ron's render. You can't get rid of Ron's render because Dimes got rid of it. So I need you to mind play a different person and a different. You have to mind play, you have to render, but you got to pick a different target. All right, Cat, you have no render either. Cat and Ron, no renders. Battleship, movement, steal a boss, stasis, seal. Elmo to the watchtower. 10 points for the Elmo. Light the first watchtower. And we got the mind flay as well. All right, let's go over to Cat. 20-second timer. Cat, Ocean Man, Ron, and Bones. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer. Nerf timer up. Did beat the Nerf timer. All right, she's going to get into Rover. Let's give her a tire. Both teams have tires and cannonballs, so they will unlock the sentry gun. Go to Temple Steps. Mythic Kang to J-Law's boss. Could be worth 63. Pet Repel. Navy to Ron Stasis with Mass Destruction 2. Ocean Man says, no Navy for you. Navy shut down. Rover's good. Steps good. Mythic Kang good. Pet repelled. Navy stopped. And a Mass Destruction. All good. Let's go over to Ocean Man. 20-second timer. Well, that was awkward. Did not beat the timer, Ray. Nerf timer's in play. All right, I don't have it. So post it again. All I have is Ray's TP1 Navy. Yep, repost it. Have Ray post it again or somebody else post it. Anybody, post it. All right, Robe of Render Ron. Perch to the bomber zone. Dropping a seal. Ron says wait. Inferno to Strawman and render. So Ron has no scoring pets because the Robe of Render. So Ron, all 6 of yours are out of play. All right, Ron cannot play a scoring pet. Perch goes to the Bomber Zone. Going to lower the rage of that zone. Seal, Inferno to Strawman. Let's stop the Strawman because we're playing in gold blue. First gold blue is off the board. That gold blue is going to hit Ray, take him down to 80%. Everything else is good. All right, think we have an idea what Ron's going to do. Ron, 20-second timer. All right, MBS to Dimes. Dimes. You going to go or are you going to Rudy Gobert it? All right, Dime says, I'm going Rudy Gobert. Going to surrender to Ron. Ron making a living. Let's give Ron a ruffled feather. Let's give Ron a white flag. And let's give Ron 200 points for MBS. We'll see him in round 3. All right, Bones, you're up. 20 seconds. Bones says you get no cyborg for that junk. All right, Bones disabling the cyborg. At the end of the round, we're going to roll Dimes into the temple. Let's roll Cat into the temple. Each getting a blessing. Craven Light. Put out that Dragon Stone. Looking like an avalanche to me. SLY, 75. VOX, 0. Justice, no seal for you. Avalanche breaks his seal. Strawman, I got 0-0. All right. Should be good. Let's go to round number 2 from the Fantasy Island. J-Law, 20 seconds. We'll be skipping 2 turns this time, so the order will be J-Law, Dimes, Justice, Craven, Cat, Ocean Man, and then we'll have our subs in. Beats the timer. She's going to move back to her DZ. Mythic Kang to her boss with a seal and thrill. Mythic Kang could be worth 63. All right, Render Craven is good. Gold Spark Craven is good. Call him Baby KK. Sorry, it's from a football commercial. Little Baby KK. Elmo Grenade to the Watchtower. Let's give her to Elmo. Light up the first Watchtower. All good. All within the timer. Let's go over to Deadly Dimes, 20 seconds from the Temple Dimes. Beats the timer. She's going to move to the DZ. Mythic Kang to her boss. Pet Repel. Trixie's to the Colossal Kangs. Mass Destruction 2. Movement's good. Kang's good. Pet Repel's good. S6 Trixie's. Colossal and Mythic. Ron says wait. All right, Cat with a Tanner, J-Law with a Prevention. One Tanner, one Prevention. Dime's taking no damage for a regular Tanner. Or J-Law's Prevention. All good. Speaking of good, this player's pretty good. Justice! 20-second timer. Justice and Craven back to back. Timer's up. Nerf timer's up. 10% nerf. This is for 25. Does beat the nerf timer. Gonna go boss to their chest. Justice playing boss in round 2. Would cap in round 4. 2 and 4. Aping Amulet is going to copy his Colossal Kang. Oh, taking Ray's Gold Kang. That's painful. And E3 Elmo to the Watchtower. Ouch. That is not going to make Ray happy. Lights the Watchtower, gets the Elmo. Aping Amulet copies his Colossal. Boss is good. Pet Repel is also good. E3 Elmo to the Watchtower and Render. Very effective. All right, Craven Light. You're up. VOX pulling away a little bit. 20 seconds. VOX out to a strong start early. Craven beats the timer. He's going to move under the ozone. Going to ghost ship. All right, switching out his pet for a ghost ship. Pet Repel. That is immediately going to shatter. It'll dim and shatter that green stone. Craven Light with a Dragon Stone and a Bullseye. Double shot for Craven. Mass Destruction, M7 Trixies. Move under the zone, ghost ship, and when he has a ghost ship, whichever zone he ends up in, he immediately gets it, and he shatters the stone. And Ron thinking about what he wants to do with the 2 Colossal Kangs. Both teams with some good stuff early on. How much is it worth, Ron? Red, blue. All right, red, blue. To stop a Trixie. How about the other one? Does the other one die? All right, the other one hits. Okay. All right, 1 Colossal Kang is dead. And a red-blue is going to break Craven's seal. Craven's going to play Absorption to keep his seal. You got it. All right, after Craven Light, let's go over to Cat. 20-second timer. Cat and an Ocean Man. Timer's up. Beats the timer. Move to their DZ. Talon J-Law to the temple. Going to go Seal and Absorption. Snowstorm loaded to the wall and hinder Craven Light. Got a Snowstorm with Mass Destruction going toward the wall, Craven. Craven says, wait. Gold Sonar from Craven, and that was a very smart play to nerf it, to be sure. So 15% off of this, and it is a Snowstorm with no juice. So not only is it better than their Mass Destruction, it's going to take it down to the equivalent of a Lithium with no juice. 65% of a black block, 35 black remaining. All right. Let's go from Cat over to Ocean Man, 20 seconds. Easily beats the timer. The DZ portal to the other side. Put stasis on cat. Drop Fear Smoke, M7 Trixie to the Colossal Kang, Mythic Kang, and Mass Destruction. Ron says wait. All right. So Ron's going to Pond of the Fear Smoke. Player red, blue, and Ron, everything else is good, right? So the other Trixie kills a Mythic Kang. Red, blue to Ray. Gonna break a seal. All right, so we're gonna kill Cat's Kang. We're gonna fear Cat. Oh, sorry, they played Pontiff. So we fear, but then they play the Pontiff to prevent the fear. Stasis is good. One Trixie hits, one is stopped. Mythic Kang is dead. All right. We go to Ron. We skip. We go to Bones. We skip. And that is the end of the round. End of the round. J-Law getting a blessing. Strawman 0-0. Captains, give me your subs. DZ is going to be 25 SLY, 0 VOX. What's up, Deacon? Trigger coming in for J-Law. Great job, J-Law. Appreciate you playing super, super fast. Birthday girl coming in, the DZ. Ocean Man heading out. He might be back. Ocean Man Pro as always. Tiny coming in. All right, before we start round 3, we're going to cap a boss for VOX. One of the Kangs was killed last round. So they are going to cap J-Law's Kang and Justice Kang. It's 136 points for VOX. Deacon saying, good evening, Army. Let's go, VOX. And also, Deacon, it's Trigger's birthday, so a little happy birthday shout out. All right. Speaking of Trigger, Angel, you got a 20-second timer to get your move in, starting right now. Trigger, Dimes, Justice, Craven, Cat, Tiny, Ron, and Bones. That's your order. Timer's up. Nerf timer incoming. Did not make the nerf timer. Second nerf timer. You guys better track down birthday girl, Ron. Need this move. $25% nerf. This is for a 50% nerf. All right, there it is. Dark Boss to Main Street. Trigger playing Dark Boss in 3. Would cap in 5. Seal, steal Amy's Kang. And she is a live target because she's already capped a cyborg. So Bones, your Kang is out. Dropping a seal. Furno Strawman and Luna Lamp to Justice. Furno's going to light the first Strawman. Going to break her gear absorption. Dark Boss is good. Seal, steal the Kang, Inferno, and Luna Lamp means Justice can play 3 H9s. All right, let's go over to Deadly Dimes from the DZ. Hold on, Dimes. We're going to cap Dimes' boss. And we're also going to give her a Mythic Kang. Flags are now 1-1. All right. Now we go to Dimes, 20-second timer. Timer's up. Beats the timer. She's going to move to the tank zone. Not far to move. Vines trigger, Scold trigger, F4 glitch grenade, and render to trigger. All right. Trigger, get rid of 2 scoring pets. Ron. Does the Vine hit, does the Scold hit, and does the glitch hit? All right, Vines to trigger. It's going to break her seal. Deal 10% damage. Scold's going to take her down to 80. Scold's going to light a watchtower. Also going to give Dimes a absorption. Glitch is going to light a watchtower. And because one straw man is lit, it is going to light the straw man for Dimes. It is going to get rid of her absorption. All right. Vines is good. Scold is good. Lights 1. Then the glitch lights the third one. We leave 3 up there for now. I think I took SLY's from VOX. But can both teams confirm SLY has not used a blue yet? Is that correct? Ron, is that what you guys got? They have not used a blue? Okay, cool. All right, 3-1. Movement, bind, scold, glitch, and render has all happened. All right, let's go over to Justice. Justice does have a boss out, but it won't cap until 4. 20-second timer, Justice, from the tank zone. Easily beats the timer. Justice gonna move into the temple. Mythic Gideon gives SLY a -28. Seal and Thrill, Goliath loaded to the wall. Gonna hinder Craven. I got him at -2. He does get the seal from the Heal and Thrill, but remember, he gets none of the Thrill smoke, none of the tank bonus, nothing except the Goliath because he's in the temple. So straight up Goliath, no juice. He will get the rest of the black block. And he will get 40% of a black block. I got 60 black remaining. Or 60 green. Sorry, 60 green remaining. 1.6. All right, let's go from Justice over to Craven Light. 20-second timer, Craven. Beats the timer. Craven rolling on the river. Boss to their chest. Craven, boss in 3, we cap in 5. Dust to cat. Red eye, render trigger. Trigger, get rid of 2 more scoring pets. Craven, who would you like to hinder with the red eye? Cat, thank you. Give Cat a -1. And we're going to light Watchtower number 4. Orbital Watcher, that leaves 2. All right, let's go over to Cat. 20-second timer to Cat from the DZ. I appreciate the red eye and the glitch more than you guys know. Timer's up. Nerf timer incoming. Beats the nerf timer. Cat's going to move to their rover zone. With stasis and dust and a whole lot of other stuff. Can't play Scold because you have stasis. You can play Haze and Daze to Bones. Slow her down. Glitch Grenade to the Watchtower. Mind Flay Tiny's Render. So Tiny, you can't render. Craven, you got a Rage 1 glitch. And no pet. Movement, Smoke, Potion, Grenade, Mind Flay. Tiny's going to prevent it. So it does not happen. Speaking of Tiny, you're up next, Tiny. 20-second timer. Tiny, Ron, and Bones. SLY with a much better round this round, even in the game up a little bit. Timer's up. %10 nerf. This will be for a 25% nerf. Beats to 25. This will have a 10% nerf effective. Gold Blaze Strawman, E3 Elmo to the Watchtower with Mass Destruction. All right, Blaze going to spread to flame number 2. E3 Elmo to the Watchtower. $10 Elmo. All right, go from Tiny. Ron, you are out of the dungeon. 20 seconds. Ron's going to challenge somebody to come back in. He's like, I ain't done yet. All right, beats the timer. Move to their DZ. Turn Bones into an engineer. Kruger to the Watchtower. I'll let Craven tell me if it hits or not before we do it. I won't charge you. Since you're playing that to trigger, that's the only thing you could. So there's no penalty for that. It is a max seal to trigger because he did pick the right target. Craven, Kruger, Marty, Seal. All right. So he's sacrificing his attack phase to rebuild the stone. We'll start with that. Greenstone's back. It is dimmed still. Kruger going to put out a watchtower. Take them down to 4. Movement, legendary. Bones is now an engineer. Kruger puts out a flame to the watchtower. Marty rebuilds the stone. Seal to trigger. Mind Flay to Bones, render. She can't use her render. And then Ron's getting an absorption. All good. Let's take a Marty out of play and have him swinging on the wall right there. All right, final move of the first half, Bones. You're back. 20 seconds. Timer's up. %, nerf. Beats the nerf timer. Gonna move to the temple steps. With haze and days, so it is slows her down. All right. So you're 25% slower. No pet repel. All right, so no smoke in the attack. You're going to lose your smoke play. Everything else goes through. Movement, Slush Wand Justice. Take Ice Wands out of play. Would cut his rage in half if he does get any. No pet repel, so she can always use it later. S6 Snowstorm to the wall. Justice going to intervene it. And she's going to turn into a priest with the Cape of Craven. She didn't like being an engineer. All right, Justice with the intervene is going to stop it. Movement, Wand, Aces Roxy to spread the flame. Flame number 3. Going to take her down to 90%. Sorry. She stays at 100. Pet does not take anything away from her. That would only be an attack. She's good. No pet repel. Grenade is stopped. And that is the end of the round. At the end of the round, Bones in the temple steps. She will rotate into the temple. Justice with a blessing. Bones with a blessing. Ron neutralizes 1. VOX 25, SLY 0. Cat has a halo from before. Ron has a halo. Tiny has a halo. Ocean Man has 2 halos. And Trigger has a halo. Strawman, we've got 3. 15 points for SLY, 0 for VOX. And we're going to start round number 4 and kick it over to Trigger. 20-second timer trigger. Justice should cap this round. Everybody else will not. Timer's up. Nerf timer incoming. Beats the Nerf timer. Mythic Kang to Main Street. Mythic Kang could be worth 63. Navy to Strawman, Shatter, and Dragon Smoke. Shatter the 60 green. We'll take it down to 35 green. Craven, does the Navy hit? Craven says wait. Tiny's going to Phantom Cape the Dragon Smoke. Navy hits. Put out Strawman number 3. All right, Kang's good. Navy's good. Shatter's good. Dragon Smoke is not good. Let's go over to Dimes from the tank zone. 20 seconds, Dimes. Easily beats the timer. Thank you for that. She's going to move to the O zone. No movement penalty for it. She's close. Gold Blaze. And there are 2 more dim stones. Ron dimmed a stone and Craven dimmed a stone. So Dime's going to play Dragon Smoke. The light there's back up. E3 Elmo to the Watchtower and a hinder to Justice. Let's give Justice a -1. All right, movement. Gold Blaze, going to light Strawman number 3. Dragon Smoke's good. E3 Elmo to the Watchtower. Watchtower number 5 with an Elmo. Everything else is good. Justice from inside the temple. Justice, for your turn, your boss will cap. Bosses are now 2 VOX, 1 SLY. 20-second timer. All right, beats the timer. Moxie, Dragon Smoke, Navy to the Strawman, Craven. 1, 2, 3. All right, Moxie. Put out number 3. Navy. Put out number 2. Dragon Smoke. We will relight the bomber zone. All within the timer. And let's go over to Craven Light. 20-second timer from their bomber. Craven Cat, Tiny, Ron, and Bones. Leave it up there. Don't time him out. He duplicated his move. Justice, you can delete the second one. Timer's up, Craven. He beats the timer. He's going to move to their tank zone. Going to ditch his boat. Red Kang to his boss. Red Kang could be worth 50 for Craven. Going to mind trip Cat for no dragon smoke and Inferno to the Straw Man. All right, Straw Man number 2. Let's go ahead and break his seal. Movement's good. Kang is good. Mind trip is good. Inferno. Let's go from Craven over to Cat from their rover zone. 20 seconds. Timer's up. Beats the timer. Gonna move to their bomber zone. Skull to Bones. Elmo grenade to the watchtower. Cyborg Dolly. Let's back it all up. Put her back in the rover zone. Cat, you want to keep the Scold or no? Cat, they're going to Cyborg Dolly. Scold or no? That would be a no. Yep. Eric, I'll reach out tomorrow, man. Have a good time, all right? All right. Yeah, if you guys missed that, Deacon said the time has come to make an appearance soon. Maybe all y'all need to reach out. Looks like he's coming back. All right. Cat going to play Mythic Watcher is a active pet. Actually, I guess we put yeah, that one should have been mentioned during the week. We have Watcher as a scoring pet, but has an active ability. I wish somebody would have brought that up about 2 days ago. I'm gonna allow Watcher. I'm gonna allow the Watcher to be played because of the bucket that we have it in. I don't really have a choice. All right, 20 points for Mythic Watcher. It is going to increase the rage requirement of a 5 Craven Light and SLY for that tower. And that's all that can be done because she does have. Yep, have a good night, Eric. I'll reach out to me at 7 tomorrow. We're good. We'll talk tomorrow, buddy. All right, she has stasis. They play Dolly. They rewind to move. All she can do is play a pet. That was not a legal pet. So we're going to play a pet that is legal. Mythic Watcher classifies as a scoring pet, so we're allowing it to go through. But it does have an additional effect to it. All right, let's get back on time here. We go over to Tiny. 20 seconds. Tiny, Ron, and Bones. All right, beats the timer. Mythic Kang to the boss. Could be worth 63, Tiny. Pet Repel. S6 Elmo to the Watchtower with Shatter. All right, Shatter. Not my favorite move I've ever seen. Is going to take that black block down to 75% black. S6 Elmo to the Watchtower. That will stay up there, but you do like Watchtower number 6. Elmo's good. Kang is good. Repel's good. Shatter. S6 Elmo to the Watchtower. All good. 6 are lit. Let's go over to Father Ron from the DZ. 20 seconds. Beats the timer. Thank you, Ron. It's going to move to their tank zone. False to their chest. Ron, boss in 4. Cap in 6. Dragon Smoke. Gonna relight the ozone. Navy to Strawman. And Mass Destruction. Gonna put out Strawman number 2. We got one left. Movement, Boss, Dragon Smoke, Navy, Mass Destruction. Final move from the Temple. Bones, light them up. 20 seconds. Timer's up. Beats the nerf timer. Temple. Temple to the vines, huh? What? Temple to the vines. Inferno so shatter. All right. Vines to trigger. Scold to trigger. Inferno to the straw man and shatter. That sound right? All right. Shatter's going to take it down to 50 of a black block. Going to prevent the vines. When they prevent the vines, Scold is going to hit, and it's going to break the seal. You do get a absorption. You don't get a 7th watchtower. The Inferno is going to light number 2. And it's going to break your absorption you just got. Vines to stop. Scold breaks the seal. You get an absorption. You light a watchtower. And that is the end of the first half. Captains, give me your subs for round number 5. Justice. Nice job getting that blessing. Should have 3 blessings up for SLY. Strawman, 10 points for SLY, 0 for VOX. DZ, I've got 25-25. Halo, let's hook Tiny up with another Halo. 2 for Tiny. 2 for Trigger. Football for Tiny, Animal in the ozone. Dimes losing her rover. Put Dimes back down in the rover zone. Turret guns are unlocked. And bam. Tiny heading out. Football into DZ. Crimson for Trigger, Dr. Die in the Ozone. Trigger, couple of halos over here. Dust smoke goes away. All lingering smokes are gone. Stasis goes away. Tanks go away. Ron's heading back to the bomber. Watcher stays. Justice back to the tank. All right, the order, you can see it. It's going to be Crimson, Dimes, Justice, Craven, Cat, Football, Ron, Bones, Dr. Die, and the Animal. Turrets are unlocked. Trigger is going to Cap at the start of the turn. And also her Mythic Kang is going to Cap. That'll be another 63 for VOX. It'll also be flag number 3, 3 flags to 1. We need Crimson's buffs. And I need Tiny's buffs. And if Animal's not here for his first move, I do have his move. It will be relayed by Dimes if he's not here. If he is, he'll change it. Sorry, I don't need Tiny. I need Animal's buffs. I got Football. There's Animal. All right. We're moving forward. Crimson, 20-second timer. Starting now. Timer's up. All right, beats the timer. Dark Boss to Main Street. Crimson playing Dark Boss in 5. Would cap in 7. Dark Boss could be worth 25. Mind Play Football cannot play Render. Dragon Smoke. It's going to light up the final one. We will have Dragon Storm for both teams. A lot of work went into it, though. E1 Elmo. It's like Watchtower number 3. Another Elmo for VOX. Dark Boss, Elmo, Dragon Smoke, Mind Play. So there's no render by Football. Deadly Dimes, you're up. 20 seconds, Dimes. Beats the timer. Turn into a ninja. Ward to Animal. Torment Crimson. Inferno loaded to the wall with Shatter. To the Straw Man. All right, that is a 25-point penalty. Because it is a double line, and she did type wall initially. Ninja, Ward, Torment is good. Inferno to the Straw Man is going to be number 3. Going to break her seal. Shatter's going to take that wall down to 25 black. All targets are good. Let's go over to Justice from the Tank Zone. 20-second timer. Justice. Timer's up. Nerf timer incoming. Beat the Nerf timer. Move to the temple. Going to play Kruger. Dust to Craven. Goliath loaded to the wall with Rampage. Rampage won't matter because he cannot be under the effect of any rage. Movement's good. Kruger is going to unlight number 6. It was lit, and now it's not. And a straight-up Goliath. 35 green remaining. We're going to take down to 35 green. And we're going to take down 40% green. 60 green remaining. Craven Light, your move. Craven Cat, football. Craven beats the timer easily. Going to move over to their rover zone. Oh, double flame spread. Don't know if we've seen that before. Blaze and Dune with a Fear Smoke and an S6 Red Eye to the Watchtower. What do you think, Ron? Hits or wait? It hits. All right. We're going to blaze 1. We're going to light another. We're up to 5 straw men. Fear Smoke on Cat. Move her to the no zone. And S6 Red Eye going to light Watchtower number 6. And Craven, who would you like to hinder? All right, I'm going to hinder Ron. That -1. Good stuff tonight, y'all. Both teams doing some good stuff. Cat, you are feared into the no zone. 20-second timer. All right, Cat is going to move to the bomber zone. Means the fear does resolve. Move down here with Ron. Dune to straw man. Unliked, number 5. Navy to straw man. Strike is not activated ability. Strike is a quartiling pet damage, much like nuke. And the more strike you have, the harder your pets hit. So strike from the record. It's something that is just, it's always happening if you have the gear. Movement's good. Dune is good. Navy is good. So we unlike 2. We did cap Craven's boss previous round. So flags are 3-2. And let's go from Cat over to scratch that. I capped the wrong boss. Craven's boss capped, which is over here. And when Craven's boss capped, I've got a 50 and a 63. Two Kangs are going to cap with it. And let's go to football, 20 seconds. Beats the timer. DZ portal. Red Blaze to Strawman, Fear Crimson, Inferno Strawman, Mass Destruction 2. It hits. All right, we're going to fear her out of the DZ. Red Blaze will light 4. Inferno will light 5. Break Football's gear absorption. Or title absorption. Portal, Blaze, Fear, Inferno, and Mass Destruction. All right, let's go over to Ron from the Bomber Zone. 20 seconds, Ron. Ron has a boss out. It will not cap until 6. Beats the timer. Going to move to their rover zone. Drop a seal. No, it's not mission. Rage Elmo to the watchtower. Revolt Joe. Joe cannot use the highest in the game. So no T10. Movement seal. Rage. Elmo. That is watchtower number 4. Watchtowers are 6-4. All right, we go over to Bomber Bones. And the mission is not finalized. Mission finalized at the end of this round. Bones, 20-second timer. Beats the timer. Bones going to the temple steps. Mythic Gideon. Torment to Ron. M7 Goliath. She's outside the temple. Mind Flay Crimson's Mass Destruction. Gonna go Shifting Wand. Or Shifting Winds. Take Ron's seal. That is the Air Wand. Steps, Gideon. Torment. M7 Goliath is going to be evoked. Mind Flay, Shifting Winds. And she's going to put it on Animal. That Pet Repel should belong to Dimes, by the way. It's her Pet Repel. All right, let's evoke the damage. E3 Cataclysm. Sadly, it's the best grenade hit of the night. 25 black on the board. After mass destruction, that's why it's a Cataclysm, by the way, and not a Navy. 25 green left on the board. Takes down a block. One side we got 25 green, 1.25 green for SLY. On the other side we got 0.6 green. All right, let's go to Dr. Die. Dr. Die, 20-second timer. Dr. Die, and then we got Animal. Beats the timer. He's going to get in the turret. Kruger to their wall, or their watchtower. Drop a seal. Rage Elmo to her watchtower. Going to render Animal to have Animal sacrifice 2 pets. If Animal is not here to sacrifice them, VOX can pick the 2 pets that he sacrifices. So do we have Joe? All right. Because the player's not here to sacrifice, Ron, I'm going to allow you to pick the 2 pets they sacrifice. We have no choice. All right. And remember, we announced as we rolled it out, Kruger put out a watchtower. It is not passive and can be prevented. That was announced when the pet came out. So football with the intervene is a legal play. Turret's good. Kruger goes to the watchtower. It is intervened. They play the seal. Rage Elmo to the other watchtower. Going to light up number 5, get another Elmo. And they do render Gideon and Kang. All right. And Dimes, go ahead and type the move that Joe sent to me, please. Let me make sure it doesn't have anything that he cannot do. Looks legal. All right. Gets into the turret. Boss to the side chest. Animal playing boss. In 5 with cap in 7. Now again, if Joe's not here for his next move, he would get skipped. Only allow that one move to be played, and it has to be line for line, which it is. So Hopefully he's here. Get in the turret, boss to side chest, going to torment die. S8 Goliath loaded to the wall with mass destruction. Ron, S8 Goliath with the turret. It is a T10 equivalent with mass destruction 14. All right, Dr. Dye is going to evoke it. It's a Frantic 5. Carnage. Frantic 5 Carnage is now the strongest grenade we've had hit. And it does take the green of a 25% and the green. SLY fully in the blue. VOX, 60% of a green remaining. All right, and that is the end of round number 5. We're going to round number 6. It is Dragon Storm time. Wow, none of y'all played your round 1 Dragon Storm pets. That's a fail. Or your Thraxus. That's a fail. A lot of War Dragon fails tonight. Let's roll the dice. It is going to be Enrage 2. Enrage 2. Before we get to that, Bones rotating into the temple. Getting a blessing. Justice with a blessing. Strawman. $50 points. SLY, VOX 0. Watchtowers. We got 6 of them lit, which is where we freeze it at the end of the round. I'll tell you why in a minute. Craven Light, congratulations with the Siege, 100 points. Give a halo to football. All right, the mission stated. First to 4 strawman. Yes. Did they fear 2 players successfully? Yes. Had Cap played Unholy Smoke or Crimson played the Cape, that fear would not have went through. But they did get 2 successful fears. Did they light 6 or more watchtowers? They didn't until the final prevention, because that has to be frozen at the end of the round. So as long as you have Kruger, it could have backed it down. But yes, they did get the mission bonus. 50 points for the mission, and they will unlock a stealth bomber in the final round. All right, we got Enraged 2 on all these attacks. Let's go over to Crimson from the no zone. She is tormented, so she can't enrage. 20 seconds. Timer's up. Nerf timer's up. This will be for 25%. %25 nerf on the attack. VOX, we got a move coming. All right. Okay, move is posted. Going to go with the Quake. Colossal Kang. D9 to their boss. And hinder football all within the timer. All right. Let's get the Colossal Kang. Crimson scoring like Jalen Milrow. Could be worth 73. Quake, going to shake Bones out of the temple. Going to close down one chamber. And Justice is in it. Hinder football to give him a -1. And Mythic Dark Psycho. First Psycho of the game. Mythic is going to hit Crimson for 30% of her health. And Crimson cannot use a legacy of any sort in her next round. All right, and I have her move. So Diana typed her move incorrectly. So it should have been Quake, Colossal Kang, D9 to their boss, Torment to football, not hinder to football. No worries, I just want to let you guys know I actually have the move in front of me. And a hinder to football. All right, Craven, just an FYI. So football is not hindered. Oh, I mean, he is hindered, sorry. So the Torment was left out. Quake is good. Colossal Kang is good. D9 is stopped. She's going to use Absorption. Crimson, try to post it again instead of sending it. I got the absorption. It's fine. All right, there we go. All right, she's back. I can see it now. All right, so play and absorb. So Quake's good, Colossal Kang's good, the shot is stopped. She's going to absorb 20% of it, so she's only going to take 10. We'll take her down to 90. All the other stuff, we can see her. Not sure why that didn't show up. There's no words in there that's just weird. All right. And if you guys are watching along, if you're having any issues, just F5 when it's not your turn, and we'll see if it's just something YouTube is doing wacky. All right, let's go over to dimes. 20 seconds, dimes. Beats the timer. Move to the bomber zone. Jin Shi. Give everybody a -1. On Team VOX. Playing gritty. She can't deal with that fear of that knockback as long as gritty's out. Seal and thrill. S8 monster loaded to the wall with rampage. She is not tormented. She does get a 2 from Dragonstorm, so that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, Ron. S12 monster. Die's going to take half of it. Half will break her seal. And a mythic sonar. Another 20% to it. Going to be a 70% nerf. S3 Spruce Dimes. The S3 Sprucer. %65% of a blue block. 35 blue remaining. It's pretty wrong. Pretty wrong. All right, let's go over to Justice. 20 seconds, Justice. In the temple. Nerf timer incoming. 25% nerf. Up. He beat that one. It's only 10% nerf on this attack. Going to go red Nolan. Plays a thrill smoke. Does no good. Because you cannot be under the effect of any rage. So it is a gavel loaded to the wall with mass destruction. Craven says it hits. It is 60% green block. Take down the green, give you 40% blue. I got 60% blue. Y'all should have bet the under tonight. It's going to be low scoring. Let's go over to Craven Light. 20-second timer, Craven. Craven Cat and football. Next 3 up. Craven with the hinder and the dust smoke. Did not beat the timer. %10 nerf. Ace is Roxy. Unholy the dust smoke. M7 Red Eye to the Watchtower and Shatter. Shatter will take you down to 10% blue. Does hit Roxy. Let's light up straw man number 6. Where you at, Julia? You still awake? Julia, give him a torch award. Torch and 6. M7 Red Eye. Gonna light Watchtower number 7. Craven, who are we gonna hinder? I didn't mean you guys are boring. I meant it's just been low scoring. So definitely people are awake and watching. All right, let's give Ron another hinder. Ron, you got -2. In fact, I think everybody watching is going to say this game's very entertaining. Or is it not? It is good. All right, let's go over to Cat. 20-second timer, Cat. From the bomber zone. Cat, football, Ron, Bones, Doc, and Animal. Timer's up. Nerf timer incoming. She beat both, actually. She beat the regular timer and the nerf timer. Gonna move to their tank zone. All right, now that's something we hadn't seen in a little while. Little ionization. Gonna move Joe to a no zone. Stasis to bones. Torment to bone, or torment to animal. Max spark animal to slow him down. An S8 gavel loaded to the wall with shatter is going to be redirected. Ron. Shatter, take that blue wall down to 35 blue. And the gavel's going to be redirected for the biggest hit of the night. 8, 9, 10 after Dragonstorm. S10 gavel. %, blue. Takes out the 10. Takes out a blue and takes out a blue. Crimson says, give me them points. Kromaka time. All right, football using the Judas. Let's go over to football. 20 seconds football. Football, Ron, Bones, Doc, and the animal. Did not beat the timer. Nerf timer's active. Working on a 25% nerf. He is tormented in the DZ. SLY. This is for 50. All right, can you guys please? Again, Zach, don't type the word sub. Kill me. No, he typed sub splash. You cannot type the word sub. It's there. Just type splash. All right, releasing the sub for the Wave Award. Make sure everybody in your faction knows that sub is a blocked word because it thinks that people from other channels are coming to get you to subscribe to their channel. So it's blocked. All right, Wave Award for football. Justice and Nolan are washed away. Into a no zone. He can move, he just can't move back into the temple the rest of this round. All right, easy. Ron is capping. That is boss number 4 for VOX. Ron, 20 seconds. Your move. Ron Bones, Doc, and Animal. Beats the timer. It's going to move to the bomber zone. Talon Crimson into the temple. Animal already has Torment. So pick another target. E2 Elmo. Really? Really? All right. Craven. Tower is the target. Joe is max spark, cannot move. We're going to put the Torment on Craven Light. Yes, I mean, I'm going to ask him to clarify a target. So the target is the Watchtower. So is there anything that you would like to do to that attack? So movement is good. Talon is good. Torment is good. E2 Elmo to the Watchtower. Spark Joe, he is stuck in place, and a hinder to Bones. All right, Animal's going to prevent it. He's going to delete the evoke. So, Ron, it is a prevention. Does not like the Watchtower. Bones, you're up. 20 seconds. Beats the timer. Primus, Arc Spark, Thrill. Trixie loaded to the wall. And her stasis. Rampage, Max Spark, Justice. Hits. All right, we're killing stasis. Damage to the wall, minimal. Thrill Rampage. It is a red block. 20% of a red block. You got 80 red remaining. Dr. Die. Your move. 20 seconds. Dr. Die, an animal in a very low scoring game tonight. This might be the lowest of the season so far. Timer's up. Nerf timer's active. She beats both, actually. Dune to Strawman. Gold Spark to Dimes. Navy to Strawman and Mass Destruction. All right. Taking down 2 Strawman. Dune and Navy. And let's go over to the animal. 20 seconds to Joe. He is in the no zone. He has range on whatever. And he is max sparked. Beats timer. It's going to Heal and Seal and Inferno to Strawman. Ron, Strawman hit or no? Does hit. Lighten up. Strawman number 5. Captains, give me your final 4. Strawman, 50 points for SLY, 0 for VOX. DZ, Football Master, grabbing 2 halos. Crimson in the Temple. Let's give a blessing. Quake will fall out. Temples are open. I got Dimes with a Siege. I'm sorry, an Occupy. Dimes with an Occupy. I got Dr. Dye with an ACE award. One second. Hey, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, we'll get our final players in here. And it's going to be a close one. We're going to make a run for it. Crimson Justice, Cat, and Father Ron. Dimes Craven, Football, and Bones. All right, so at the start of round 7, Crimson's Dark Boss is going to cap. It's going to give VOX 5 flags. Also going to cap a 73-point Kang. We'll have a stealth bomber unlocked. And 20-second timer to Crimson Tide. Final move. Beats the timer easily. Talon Justice to the temple. Navy to the wall with Ignite. Craven says, wait. Intervene. It is stopped. Dimes, your final move of the night. 20-second timer. All good. Old habits. We know you've used your Cape of Craven to transfer back. All right, Dimes beats the timer. Red Stasis over to Cat. Blue Spark, Super Thrill, Napoleon, H9 to the wall, loaded with Storm Rampage. Ron hits her weight. Ron says, wait. After Ron, we got, or after Dimes, we got Justice, Craven, Cat, Football, Ron, and Bones. Cat going to prevent it. Thank you for that. Let's go over to Justice. 20 seconds, Justice. Timer's up. Justice and Nolan. Arc Spark, Navies to the wall. Craven says, wait. All right, going to intervene Justice, and then the Nolan hits. Nolan throwing a blue, a navy with mass destruction. Cataclysm. $35 blue remaining. You get the blue block. And you get 10% of a blue block. You got 90 blue left. Let's go over to Craven Light. Final turn, Craven, 20 seconds. Timer's up. All right. He beats the nerf timer. Jumps into Stealth Bomber. And my understanding is, okay, he peeled the Torment. Red Bane to their wall. So thank you for that, Craven, peeling it. Smart move. He knows. Bane to their wall. H9 Gavel. Craven does get a Top Gun award, though, just for jumping into the plane. And Crimson with the prevention. Red Bane. We're going to rebuild that 90%. Well, that 10%. So that's a full blue block. And we're going to add 25% of that blue block back. So 25 blue with the Red Bane. Y'all don't want anybody to score tonight, do you? Cat, your move. 20 seconds. This kind of feels like VOX playing VOX with the defensive mechanisms tonight. Timer's up. Cat and Stasis. Miri to the ozone. Dust to Bones. Navy to the Strawman. Get it down to 4. Football, your final move from the DZ, 20 seconds. Football, Ron, and Bones. Did not make the timer. It's a nerf timer. 10% nerf. Mythic Kang to his boss. That would be Animal's boss. Could be worth 63. Also going to shatter. 80 red. 55 red. F4 Elmo to the Watchtower. Gonna like Watchtower number 8. Two moves remain, everybody. Father Ron, bring us home. Team VOX. Ron going to Kamiri to the Ozone. Dune to Strawman, Navy to Strawman, and Shatter. Shatter will get rid of the full blue block, because there's 25 of it left. It hits. We're going to put out number 4. We're going to put out number 3. And we're going to cap Joe's boss and a 63-point Kang. I got flags at 5 to 3. And final move. Bones. Finish it up. 20 seconds. It's Unholy the Dust. Gold Faust to dimes. Got a big Pershing shot coming in, Ron. I like the Gold Faust play there. 30% boost. 2 dimes occupy. Mythic Sonar from Justice. So it does hit. But it'll hit with 20% less. Save something, but a little more than with the Navy. T10, make it S8 Spruce. A little bit more than a red block. Well, there's 55 red, so a little bit more than that 55 is there. So you do take down the rest of that red block, and 25 red, leaving 2.75 left on the board. All right, great job, everybody. Great job tonight. It's been a long time since we had a match that did not take down a single wall in regulation. So that's crazy. We will give a blessing. Crimson Injustice. DZ, Football Master, 3 halos, 25-0. Cat and Ron getting Siege and Occupy both on the final turn. She didn't have to move. She was in the rover zone. Temple, DZ, Tank, Ozone, Rover, Bomber. All right, make sure we got everything loaded. All right, so this is important too. PCP DZ, Football Master, 100 points. Only person to get 3 halos. The reason that's important is because the 50 is also split 25-25. Tiny, Ocean Man, and Trigger. So VOX getting 25 and SLY getting 125. So I'm going to do the math here. I got to tell you, VOX is a tough place to play, and this is one of the better games I've seen somebody come in and do. But VOX did get good wall points. So look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we take down those 6. We rebuild it. And we take down 1. On the other side, they had 4. The exact same in walls for both teams. So I think this is going to be a pretty close one. Got one team with MBS. Walls are even. VOX with a flag lead. This is going to be close. I know Ron's like, good win tonight. You guys beat us. This game ain't over, Ron. This is a close game. So we might be looking at 2 different scorecards. Because I think it's going to be a little closer than you think. All right, I'm going to do the math. I'll come back and we'll calculate and see where the points came from. Wish each other a great game, and we'll see. Might even come down, who knows, might come down to timers. All right. Well, you don't hear anything because there's nobody talking. That's usually the case. Couple more minutes. I'm going to review this one more time. It's really close, like really close. So we'll be right back. All right, I am going to call it, but anytime a game is this close, obviously it is open for somebody to stay up late and send me a message and say, hey, Kills, we had 10 points here and 10 points there. It's that close. So I don't expect there not to be questions, and if there are, it'll be reviewed, but that's just, it's the nature of the game when it's this close. All right, I'm going to give you the breakdown of what I came up with. So again, tomorrow evening, you know what I'll be doing. Start with flags. Flags, I've got 600 points for SLY, 900 points for VOX, 300-point advantage to VOX. SLY and VOX, 305, 305 in walls. So you still got about that 300-point advantage, right? Go to Strawman. I've got 135 with Strawman. Again, I have 50 points for SLY or VOX, or I'm sorry, 50 points for SLY in round 5 and 50 points for SLY in round 6. So I will verify that if you would like to verify that. If there's a 25-point difference, it may make a difference. But I have SLY with 5 straw men in 5 and 5 straw men in 6. Okay? That's where I came to the 135 total. There's one thing you can go back and look at if you want to verify. MBS, 200 points for VOX, 0 points for SLY. Kangs, I have Kang totals, 232 for VOX, 239 for VOX. If you'd like to verify Kangs, you can independently verify Kangs. That would be another category to look at. All right? Siege and Occupy, 250, 250. Mission, 50 points. Watchtowers, 200 points. SLY did not get the extra bonus in Watchtowers. That was a miss. 200 points. I got VOX 125. One had 8, one had 5. Okay? DZ. $200 points for SLY. They got 75 in round 1, round 2, 4, 5, 6, and 7. VOX, I have 50 points. Rounds 3 and round 4. If you would like to stay up all night and watch the end of each round, if I missed one, that is another category you can go back and calculate. I'm giving you 3 or 4 categories in case you guys don't challenge me unless you come back and say, I know for a fact we were in the DZ 4 times. You only gave me credit for 2 is what I'm saying. All right? So there's your 3 categories you can look at. But I've got 200 points in the DZ. For SLY, I've got 50 points for VOX. Timers are not subjective. I've got the timers. Timers were almost even, but SLY 230, VOX 240. One missed 7 timers, one missed 6. Timers are not challengeable. Overall, at that point, VOX had a slight lead before we got to other categories. It was 23-42 to 22-34. But now we get to PCP categories. Again, you can keep up with PCP. For SLY, I got a cannonball, a tire, a wave, a torch, a bullseye, a top gun, 100 points for football's PCP DZ, and then the 50 points are split 25-25 because all the ties go into a different bucket. That's a big deal. Overall, I've got 325 points in PCP points for SLY. VOX, I've got a white flag, a feather, a cannonball, a tire, an ace award, and 25 PCP DZ for 150 points. 325 to 150. That's category number 4 if you would like to challenge either team. And again, we're going to give you a score shortly, and it's close. And if you think it's off, you come back tomorrow and we will change it. So I don't want you guys to get too excited without having the data, okay? The extras. Each team had 5 Elmos. We had a Mythic Gideon, and SLY had a 25-point deduction for a double line problem. So overall, and they did have a Dark Boss. That gives you overall positive 22 for Team SLY. On the other side, VOX had 2 Dark Bosses, Mythic Watcher, Chromica, 5 Elmos, but a negative 28, which gives them a positive 102. Now, there's one more category, and by my calculations, this made the difference, and that was Gold Faust. So I got 2234, 325 plus 22 plus 45 is 2626 for SLY, 2342, 150, 102, 2594 for VOX. A 32-point win for Team SLY, according to my calculations, with them getting 45 points with a Gold Faust. So again, I am not going to say that there could not be 30 points. Every match we play, there could be 5, 10 points. This is one of those close ones. But right now, until I have otherwise subjected to me, I've got SLY 26-26, VOX 25-94 in a very, very close game. So we'll leave it at that. You have until noon tomorrow to let me know otherwise. If not, we will say SLY edged out a victory, and the math is whatever the math is. But SLY, don't celebrate until we put our stamp on it, because obviously if one DZ and one strawman was missed, it flips the game. It's just that close. Regardless, it was a very, very well played game. My hat's off to both you guys. I took a little bit more time to calculate it, and by noon, we will know a winner. But regardless, you guys have a good time, man. Have a good time with it. Neither team has anything. You're going to beat yourself up over a couple silly moves. I understand that. But I wouldn't. I would say this is a really, really cool thing. And I'm going to tell you guys, we are going to have a in-season tournament coming up in January. And this is the type of match that it might come down to the wire. I'm very excited about doing an in-season tournament. So stay tuned. What a match. I will talk to you guys probably tomorrow. I'm sure I'll have some news. Have a good night, everybody. And may the best team have won. If it changes, it changes. We'll talk to you guys soon. Great play, though. Really enjoyed it. Peace.